Okay, now it's your turn to have a go. Try to find the lowest common multiple of this number and this number. These are your first few primes. Try to commit these to memory. The well, it will help you speed things up. So yeah, so try to remember the first few primes. Try to remember more if you can. Okay, and in order to find out the lowest common multiple of these two numbers, remember you've got to try and break this number up into a product of primes. Okay, and then break this one up into a product of primes, and then from there, can you start to find the lowest common multiple of these two numbers? Okay, so press pause and have a go. Press pause and have a go. Okay, so let's try and break these two numbers up. Let's start with this one. We could visualize this number as well. This is divisible by 100. So let's try and divide this by 100. So imagine this number as 100 times 2499. Okay. So now the 100 you can break it up as a 10 times a 10. This number here, let's try and divide this by 3, see if that's possible. So hang on, let me get a calculator out. Let's see if 2499. Let's see if that divides 3. Divided by 3. If it doesn't, I will try 7. Okay, but it does. So think of it as 833 times 3. Okay. This one here we can break it up as a 2 and a 5. This one here as a 2 and a 5. Okay. The 3 is already a prime. Okay. This is a prime here, a prime here, prime here. Let's try and break this 83 up. 833. Let's see if 833 divides 3. So I'm going to try and divide that by 3. See if it. No, it doesn't divide. So let's try the next one. Let's try 833. Now let's try 7 divided by 7 because 7's the next prime. Okay. Yep, it divides. So think of 833 as 7 times 119. Okay. Now let's see if 119 divides by 7. Let's see. Divide by 7 again. Let's see if it's a whole number. Yes, it is. So divide by 7. So think of 119 as 7 times 17. And I think 17 is a prime number. Yep, 17 here is a prime number. So we can stop at 17. Okay. So 7 here. Yeah, okay, so this number here, we've broken up this number into a product of primes. All these are primes. Okay. Now let's try and do the same for this number here. Okay, so this number here, let's try and think of it as, well, here I know it would divide by 10, so let's try and break it up as a 10 and 49049. Okay, so the 10 we can break it up as a 2 and a 5. Let's see if we can break up this number here as let's try and divide it by 3. Let's see if that works. So clear 49049 divided by 3. Let's see if it divides 3. No, it doesn't divide 3. So 3 is no good. Hang on, let's 49049. Let's try 7 now. It's pointless trying 5. 5 is the next prime, but it's pointless trying 5 because 5 normally ends in a 0 or 5, and this one here ends in a 9. So I'm going to try 7. Try 7. Yep, that works. So 7 here. So you can imagine this number as 7 times 7007. Okay. So now let's see if 7007 divides by 7 again. Let's see how. Divide by 7. Yep, it divides. So you can think of this number here as 7 times 1001. Okay. Let's see if 1001 divides 7 again. Hang on. 1001 divided by 7. Let's see if that's. Yep, it works. So 7. So you can think of 1001 as 7 times 143. Okay, let's see if 143 does that divide 7 again? Divided by 7. No, no good. So let's see 143. Let's try and divide that by 11. Because 11 is the next prime. So divided by 11. Yep, it works. So you can think of 143 as 11 times 13. And I think 13 is a prime. Yep, 13 is a prime here. Okay. So again, this number here we've broken up as a 2 times a 5 times a 7 times a 7 times a 7 times an 11 times a 13. These are all primes. So let's start to write this number here. 24990. Hang on. 24990. Hang on. 00. So we can think of this number here as a product of primes. So wait there. So that would be, hang on. So this number here will be 2 times a 2 here. Hang on. So that would be 2 times a 2 times what else? We've got a 3 here. Okay. So we've done the 2. We've done the 2. Now it's a 3. So a 3 here. What else is there? There's a 5 times a 5 times a 5. So times a 5 times a 5. So and then 7, 7 and 17. So 7, 7 and 17. Okay. So this number here can be represented as a product of all these primes here. Okay. So now let's look at this number here. 490, 490. Hang on. 490, 490. So this number here, we can represent that number as hang on. So this is us here. So we've broken up as a 2 here. Okay, hang on. So we can break up as a 2, a 5 times a 7, 7, 7. Okay, so 2, 5, 7. So 2, hang on. So 2, 5. Oh, hang on. So 2, 5, and then times a 7, and then times a 7, and then times a 7. I think there was 3 7s. Hang on. So it was 2, 5, 7, 7, 7, and then 11 and 13. So 11 and 13. So there, the first step is done. We've broken up this number as a product of primes. We've broken up this number as a product of primes. So now to find out the lowest common multiple. Now these, in order to build, now think of it like this. In order to build this number here, we need all these building blocks. Okay. Now, in order to build this number here, we need all these building blocks. Okay. The question is, what is the least blocks that I will need in order to build both of these numbers here? Okay. So we basically need to. So imagine what blocks you need in order to be able to build this number and this number. Okay, so let's look at the first prime, 2. Okay, up here I need 2, and here I only need 1. So the minimum that I need in my 2 box, if you like, is a 2 and a 2. Because if I have 2 blocks in my 2 box, I would be able to build this up and also be able to build this one. Okay, I only need 1 block, but here I need 2 blocks. So the minimum that I will need would be 2 blocks in order to build this number. Okay. Now look at the 3. I don't need any 3 here, but I do need 1. So the minimum that I need in my 2 box is a 3. Okay, because I need this 3 in order to build this number. Okay, granted, I don't need a 3 to build this one, but I do need a 3 to build the first number. Okay, let's look at the 5. The 5, I need 2 5s here. I only need 1. So the minimum that I would need would be, well, 2 5s if I have 2 5s in my toolbox, I will be able to build this and this, even though I only need 1 for the second number. Okay, now look at the 7. 7, I need 2 here, I need 3 here. So I'm going to need 3 altogether, just in case. Well, 3 will cover both numbers. Okay, so I need 3 blocks of 7. And then the next prime is 11. I don't need any 11s up here, but I do need 1 down here. So I only need 1 11. And then the next prime will be 13. I only need 1 13. And then the next prime will be 17. So I only need 1. So you see, if you have all these blocks here inside your toolbox, you will be able to build. You will be able to build You will be able to build these numbers here, this number and this number here. So the lowest common multiple would be all these multiplied together. Okay, so let's get a calculator out. Hang on. So let's hang on. So lowest common multiple equals what? The lowest common multiple of this 7 9 0 0 comma 490490 equals, now it's going to be all these blocks multiplied together. That will give you the lowest common multiple. Okay, so hang on. So it will be, hang on. So it will be 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. Okay, so that's done with the 5s. And then times 7 times 7 times 11 times 13 times 17 equals. So this would be our lowest common multiple. Hang on. So 3 5 7 3 5 7 0 0. Okay, so if you get this number and then divided by this number, it will give you a whole number. Okay, and now then if you get this number again divided by this number here, it will also give you a whole number. So basically, this number is the lowest common multiple of these two numbers here. Okay, all right, that's done.